That's good. I don't know. I'm trying to get everything figured out. Okay. Um. Okay. Well, even though I know the last game of week one finished up like an hour ago, but crap on a crackle, we're just gonna go ahead and get ready and go into week number two. So I'm gonna make our predictions for that. So the first game that starts off the week, um, this Thursday, the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the Vikings, yeah, they're definitely not the same team as last year. I think we could all tell, judging by how, I don't know if it was just because of how good the Buccaneers defense was or not, but a great game. Uh, well, it was actually a loss, but still a pretty decent showing. They did throw to Justin Jefferson quite a dang bit, but the Vikings did end up losing in 17-20. So, well, 20-17. That's more like it. But and then the Eagles, they only won by 5 points against the Patriots, which is pretty dang wild. But for this game, I feel like it's just gonna be like a part two of last year's Monday night game, because I don't see a single dang way that the Vikings are gonna be able to beat the Eagles. They're probably gonna be able to score probably maybe around 7 points like they did last year. So I will just see though. Next up though, we got a AFC North matchup. We got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now for the Ravens, big win over the Texans, a 25-9 win. There the Bengals. I don't know if I want to talk about that or not. Um, they lost 24-0 to the Browns, so it's not looking too good for them. For this game, it could go either way. But since the Bengals are one of my favorite teams, I'm pretty much forced to pick them. So, yeah. I hope they are able to improve, though, because this is not starting off good. Next up, though, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Detroit Lions. The Seahawks this week went up against the Rams. And in a game I thought would be a blowout because the Rams performed horrifically last year. Well, Matthew Stafford came into Seattle with a vengeance. And they were able to pick up around I think it was 31 to. Was it 31-13? I think was the score. So, yeah. Seahawks was not able to win it by a pretty dang good margin. And the Lions, it was a good game last Thursday when they went up against the Chiefs in the first game of the season. The Lions were able to pick up a big victory. And for this game, this one's another one that could go either way. I'm gonna have the Lions getting the win. I just feel like after that game with the Chiefs, they'll probably be the dang team to watch for this season, just because they played their dang butts off. So I want to see how they do this Sunday, but I think they're gonna pick up a dub. Next up, we got two rookie QBs going at it in an AFC South matchup. We got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Houston Texans. Now for the Colts, it was an interesting week for them. First game for their rookie QB Anthony Richardson, and I don't know how he did because I have not seen the highlights or anything. So, but they ended up losing 31-21 to the Jaguars. So, and for the Texans, it was I don't think it was the best game for them either. They lost 25-9 to the Ravens. So not this one again can go either way because these teams are both, well, they're not really that good, and they both have rookie QBs. For this one, I'm gonna take the Texans winning. This one can go either way. I'm just gonna take the Texans just because this one can go either way. Next up, another game that could possibly go either way. We got the Chicago Bears versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For the Chicago Bears, this whole offseason, they were crap-talking Packers fans saying, we're going to demolish ya. You don't have Rodgers, so we're going to demolish ya. And, well, They lost 38. Wait, was it 38 to 14 or was it 31 to 14? I don't really remember. Because these games were like 2 days ago. I should remember. But the Bears ended up losing. And the Buccaneers, which was a team that nobody even expected to beat the Vikings, came into US Bank Stadium and just started blasting. Baker Mayfield somehow turned into Tom Brady for about 5 seconds and threw a giant pass to Mike Evans, and it was a 20 to 17 win for the Buccaneers. This one again can go either way. I just feel like the Buccaneers just have a little bit momentum, so I'm gonna go and take them here. Then again, it's Baker Mayfield, so we can never know. But he showed a great but he had a great showing last Sunday. And Justin Fields kind of lost talent after like the first quarter, so and that last one. So I'm gonna take the Buccaneers with this one. Next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Chiefs, of course, last year's Super Bowl champions, last season's defending something. They had a great game going on Thursday. They had a pretty good lead. It was around, I think it was 17-7, and then the receivers, whether that be Rice, whether it be Tony, whether it be Moore, they just could not get the dang hands on the ball. They just didn't feel like it. And it pretty much Kadarius Toney is the reason why they did not win that game. And I'm surprised they even let him back into the headquarters the next day, because he had Butterfingers the whole entire game. As for the Jaguars, though, they was able to pick up the victory. Of course, that 31-21 win against the Colts. This one, again, can go either way, because it depends on if Travis Kelce is back. If he's not, I feel like the receivers are going to lose all talent. If he is, I feel like the Chiefs are going to win. In either way, I'm still going to take the Chiefs. But I feel like this week, Travis Kelce will probably be back. And that's pretty much the only dang receiver that dang Kansas City has now. Because every single other one dang has Butterfingers all over the goddamn place. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Chiefs getting the victory here. Next up, though, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Atlanta Falcons. And, for this one, the Packers off a win after beating the Chicago Bears, which at this point doesn't matter if they have Aaron Rodgers or not. Those guys will demolish whatever team that they face. So, and as for the Falcons, they were able to pick up a big victory over the Panthers. And my predictions for last week were absolutely horrific. But I think I can get better this week. I think I can get better. Hopefully, probably not. For this one, I'm gonna take the Packers winning. Jordan Love was really dang good on Sunday. So, and maybe this time they can actually. They can actually dang hand off the ball to Aaron Jones now. I guess something they couldn't do last season. I guess they just didn't feel like it. But give me the Packers beating the Falcons there. Next up, though, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Buffalo Bills. And the Raiders, I read something earlier. Well, someone who was a Broncos fan said, I was sick in my stomach when they were up 16-10. 17-16 just felt inevitable. And yeah, that was the score. The Raiders beat the Broncos 17-16. So, as for the Bills, they tried last night. Technically, it's technically last night. It's 1-3 here on the East Coast. Depends on where anyone else lives. But for some reason, Josh Allen just didn't want them to win. He just threw the ball into that quadruple coverage on one play, triple coverage on another, double coverage on another. He was just throwing in every single dang kind of coverage that there was. And that's what led them to losing 22-16. And I read one of the dumbest things. So I'm not going to get into that in a minute, because I actually better come back. Because I actually better talk about the Jets game here in just a bit. But yeah, this game I am going to take the Bills winning, though, just because depends on if Josh Allen throws in the dang double coverage again. But I'm going to take the Bills beating the Raiders. Next up, though, we got the Chargers versus the Titans. The Chargers, they were close to winning on Sunday, but it was a 36-34 loss against the Dolphins. And as for the Titans, it was a 16-15 loss for them. 16-15. Yeah. Yeah, they lost, yeah. Anyway, either way, they scored 15 points. Yeah, they lost to the Saints. So for this one, I am going to take the Chargers winning. Um, because they looked way better on our Sunday, uh, so I'm gonna take the Chargers with that one. Next up, we got two NFC West teams. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. As for the 49ers, they pretty much took the dang Steelers to school. So bad, in fact. Well, the 49ers had 199 yards, and the Steelers only had one. Is that actually true? I don't know, because I didn't watch the game. And I also didn't. I also haven't seen the highlights. I've seen the highlights of some of them, but I've not seen the highlights for all of them, so I'll have to go check later. As for the Rams, it's a team that I did not expect to do anything after whatever they was doing last year. But Matthew Stafford came to play with all his boys, and they scored a big win over the Seahawks. For this one, I am going to take the 49ers. The Rams, I feel like, are going to be way better this season, just seeing how they performed in that first game. But either way, I'm going to take the 49ers with the dub. Next up, we go with the New York Giants versus the dang Arizona Cardinals. And I don't even know why the world anyone wants to watch this. So for the Giants, I don't know what they were doing on Sunday, but it was a loss that was so bad that I cannot believe that it happened on national television. The game finished 40-0. They got stomped, they got whooped, they got zupped, they got booped, they got boinked, they got zoinked. They pretty much got dang everything by the Dallas Cowboys. And for the Cardinals, they actually had a shot because they were sacking Sam Howell left and right, but they still lost to the Commanders 20-16. For this one, I'm gonna take the Giants. Everything under my body says to then take the Cardinals, but I really don't know how the Cardinals will win a single game this season. So just give me the Giants. If they then lose 50, 100, 0, well, crap on a crackle. Next up, though, well, they're putting the dang Cowboys up against every single New York team. We look at the New York Jets versus the Dallas Cowboys. As for the Jets, they might would pick up a big win on Monday Night Football. It was supposed to be Aaron Rodgers' first start as a New York Jet, and he did play for about 5 minutes. And then, apparently now he's going to be out for the rest of the season with a foot injury. So, he broke his ACL, apparently. I don't think there's any confirmation that he broke his ACL. But they're gonna give him an MRI just to confirm it. Right now they're saying that he does, but they're just gonna go give him an MRI just to confirm it. I really don't know what's going on. But it looks like right now that Zach Wilson will probably start this game. And then the other team's the Dallas Cowboys, who beat the New York Giants 40-0. And unless this team has Aaron Rodgers, which they won't, the Cowboys are probably gonna tear them up the same way that they did the Giants on Sunday. So I'm going to take the Cowboys for an easy W, which is one of the most disgusting things I ever had to say, but that's besides the point. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders versus the Denver Broncos. The Commanders able to pick up a 20-16 win against the Cardinals. We've already went over that. And the Broncos, Sean Payton did not help this team at all. They're not even doing a single dang thing that's dang good. 16-10. Surely that would give them the win, right? Nah, because this is the Broncos. They don't know how to win, and they lost 17-16. So, I'm going to take the Broncos winning just because, well, Sam Howell got sacked more times than a dang 5-year... These 5-year-old jokes, man. I need to stop talking about them. But he got sacked more times than literally anybody else on Earth. So, for once, I'm actually going to pick the Broncos or something. Next up, though, we got the Sunday Night Football game next week, next week, whatever dang week you like it to be. You got the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Well, Tua Tagovailoa looked like a completely different person than he dang was last season. Which he is I already know this guy is definitely dang healthier than he was last season. Because he was throwing bomb after bomb to Tyreek Hill. And they also did great in that 36-34 victory. Is that the score? I think it is. And then the Patriots, they had a great showing against the Eagles, but they were still not, they was not able to get the victory. I think it went 25-20. But Patriots looked way better than they have in season past, which, Bill Belichick freaking comeback era, I don't know. For this one, I'm going to take the Dolphins because as long as Tua and Tyreek are both healthy, they're going to be crap. Tua's be throwing bombs to Tyreek every 5 seconds. So then there are two Monday Night Football games. Why are there two Monday Night Football games? Because why not? We got a NFC South matchup where we have the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. The Saints got a 16-15 victory over the over the Titans. The Panthers lost they lost pretty dang horrifically against the against the I don't remember against the Falcons. Okay, there we go. Crap. It's staying 1 in the morning. So yeah, that might answer that might answer some questions. So this one I'm gonna take the Saints winning just cause I mean Bryce Young really didn't look that good. So and Derek Cole looked pretty good. So I'm gonna take the Saints winning in the last game here. Oh no. I just realized something. I just realized what the what the Thursday night football game is for week 3. It's the Giants and the 49ers. Now, after seeing what the dang Dallas Cowboys defense did to the Giants, I can only imagine what the defense for the 49ers are going to do to them. And then you look at one of the two Monday Night Football games that they have for week 3, because for some reason those 2 straight weeks of 2 Monday Night Football games, you have the Buccaneers and the Eagles. The Buccaneers are going to be torn to shreds. I know I'm not gonna make these predictions for another few weeks, but holy crap. They are just asking for some models on national television. I mean, one of them's on Amazon Prime, but okay, I gotta make the last prediction. The second of 2 Monday games for this week, next week, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean it's September 18th is when the next few games will. So that may or may not answer a few of your questions. Is the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Browns big win over the Bengals, 24-3. I've already went over most of these scores already. So and then the Steelers, just freaking horrific game. 199 yards for the 49ers, only 1 yard for the Steelers. So, I mean, not really a good game for them. But this one, I feel like the Steelers are going to rebound, though, and pick up the victory. Which, honestly, I don't know. This one could be a good one. It's not like I'm going to tally up on my predictions for this week, because they were pretty horrific. I think. We'll go see. But I do have the Steelers winning that one. I'm going to get the heck out of here, and I'll probably be back next Monday to make my picks again. But next week, of course, we have 2 different. For the next 2 weeks, we have 2 games on Mondays. This week, we got 2 games on Mondays. Those are the Saints and the Panthers, and the Browns and the Steelers. The week after that, there was the Eagles and the Buccaneers, and the Rams and the Bengals. So, yeah, we have a history here. I also realized that they're going to have the Lions and Packers on Thursday Night Football, so I'll make sure to tune into that son of a gun. Remember, you watch Thursday Night Football on either, of course, Amazon Prime. Well, I don't have Amazon Prime yet, but I'll make sure to tune in at some point. And there's also, of course, I think do they still have it on Twitch? I don't know. I'll have to take a look on Thursday and see, as I may or may not tune in. I mean, I won't be live Thursday because I have something to do. Expect me to be live Sunday, though. I'll probably react to the Falcons and Packers game. Then probably also the Jets and Cowboys game. And, of course, also the Dolphins and Patriots. I won't be live Mondays, obviously, because I have something to do that day, because there's some wrestling crap that day. I'll be live mostly every week. Thursdays and Sundays now, I'll add into my schedule. Mostly every Thursday and Sunday. Anyway. This Sunday, we got some big games, though. Of course, I'll be reacting to the Falcons and Packers, the Jets and the Cowboys, and the Dolphins and the Patriots. So, big games. I mean, Jets and Cowboys would probably be better if God dang Aaron Rodgers didn't get injured, but we'll just see. And the week after that, I'll have to make my dang. Of course, I reacted to the Thursday game, and of course, there's probably the Sunday night game too. Depends on what. Then I realize that the game is the dang Steelers and Raiders, and now all dang hope has been lost. Yeah, let's see what's even going on in these games, because I'm kind of worried looking at these schedules. Good, we would have gone goddamn Mahomes and Rodgers, and now we can't get it. And we're gonna have to deal with freaking Mahomes and Wilson. Also, there was a game in London. I just now realized that. So that's cool. There's two different games in London, and they both involve the Jaguars. So I'll probably stream those two because, well, why not? I know they're coming out at 9:30, but crap, I'll make it work. There's also a game in Germany, right? Yeah, there is. I don't know what game it is. It's the Chiefs and somebody, right? I think that's correct. Don't really remember, but it's something like that. Yeah, it's the. I'll find it. Don't worry. The Dolphins and the Chiefs in Germany. That's right. That's the one I'm looking for. Um, I don't know how many things. I don't know how many I react to, because probably won't react to many until about week 10. Maybe around week 9, maybe somewhere around there. Either week 9, week 10, one of the two. We'll find out. I'm just looking at some of these Sunday night games, and some of these things I really don't know how much I want to watch them. Some of these Thursday and Sunday night games, I don't know how much I really want to watch them. Because Thursday night football, this, for next week, if you're wondering, is the Vikings and Eagles. Won't be able to watch that one. Then you have the Giants and 49ers. That's going to be a goddamn mess if it goes anyway like the other one did. We got the Lions and the Packers. That one could be good. You have two teams that already have looked great. Well, good. I'm not saying the Lions look good, but they looked good. I'm not saying they look bad or good. They just looked. Of course, those are the London games. I'll probably end up tuning into those, as I know I have something to do that day, but I'll make sure to tune in anyway. October 1st, the Chiefs and the Jets, that could be a good one. If Rodgers wasn't injured, it probably would be a good one, but now they have Zach Wilson, so. Of course, then also, here's what other Thursday night games do we have here. I'm just looking at the Thursday night football schedule and seeing what there is. The Bears and the Commanders, after the last time these two played on Thursday night football, I dread that one. Because that game was a mess. The Jaguars and the Bills in London, I'll make sure to tune in. Because it starts pretty early, so I'll probably be able to tune in. Then the Broncos and Chiefs. Because everybody wants to watch the Broncos on dang Thursday, don't they? Let's see what other Sunday night games we have here. The Giants and the Bills. Yeah, they just want the Giants to dang get murdered, don't they? The Jaguars and the Saints, that one could be good. Why aren't the Chiefs and Chargers on dang Sunday? I guess the dang Dolphins and Eagles could be good. Probably gonna be a model. The Buccaneers and Bills, that's only gonna be a Thursday night game. Crap. Seeing the dang Bills perform, Bucker Mayfield. That actually kind of works. Because he plays for the Buccaneers. Bucker Mayfield. That could work. Because he plays for the Buccaneers. So, crap. I'm gonna be calling. Like I said, I will now be calling him Bucker Mayfield from now on. And then and also on week number 7, week 8, sorry, the Sunday night game will be the Bears and Chargers. That's an actual goddamn terrifying present. I just realized, wait, will I be able to watch that one? Yeah, I will. Because that's Thursday, not Friday, so, yeah. There's no Friday night football, I'll be fun. Titans and Steelers, these games really do not interest me in the slightest. Dolphins and Chiefs in Germany, I'll probably be able to tune into that one. There's also another game in England, I think. Is that correct? I think there is. I think I might. Yeah, the Ravens and Titans. I think that's another England game, so I'll make sure to tune into that one. If it's a game in London or Germany or Mexico, well, not Mexico, because that's on a, you know, Monday. The Panthers and Bears, these Thursday games just get dumber and dumber. This is the week where I can just react to any game that I want. This is the first week where I can react to any game that I want. Final 8 weeks, I can react to anything that I want. I guess is the Colts and Patriots the Germany game? Or are there two Germany games? I thought it was only one. I guess those two Germany games. I thought there was only one, but I guess those two. Didn't know there was two, but I guess there is. If you wouldn't mind just going over random game Thursday and Saturday games, Sunday games, crap on a crackle. So anything weeks through 8, I'll just react to anything that I want. Because I can and I will. Because there's nothing else I have to do during this next season. So, yeah. Yes, I know for right now I can only react to like Sunday Night Football and Thursday Night Football. But come week 10, I'm going to react to anything that I think can. Anything that I can get my hands on, I'll make sure to react to. What? Oh, crap. The Bengals and Ravens. Why is that on Thursday Night Football? I also realized that those are a rematch between the Giants and Cowboys. And I sure hope that is televised. I want to watch that crap for myself. The Jets and Raiders are also on primetime for some reason. Why not? I guess that would be cool. I don't know. It would be cool if it had Aaron Rodgers, but I had no idea that was two Germany games till just now. I thought the Dolphins and Chiefs were the only one, but I guess those two Germany games. Because I mean, Germany has a way better crowd, so like you're not gonna see American crowd singing country roads the whole goddamn time. Let's realize that the 49ers and the Buccaneers are gonna have another game, so that's gonna be a murder on national television. The Vikings and Broncos, why the world is this in the Sunday spot and not the Eagles and Chiefs? The Eagles and Chiefs are playing, and you don't put them on Sunday Night Football. You place them with the Broncos. This is a mess. The Packers and Lions. Wait, is that why the world? Is there no Thursday Night Football that week? Or the Oh, that's Saturday, I guess. Huh? Is there no freaking Thursday Night Football that week? Or am I just stupid? What is going on? I'm going insane, boys. Yeah, the Packers and Lions are at 12:30. Commanders and Cowboys at 4:30. And 49ers and Seahawks at 8:20. Is this Thursday night? Is this a Thursday Night Football game? Confused. I don't know what day November 23rd is. I'm just going over crap now because I don't have nothing else to do. What day is November 23rd? Is that a Thursday? It sure is. Those 3 games on a Thursday. I don't know if they all come on Amazon Prime, but it would be cool. So, Packers, Lions, Commanders, Cowboys, 49ers, Seahawks, all on Thursday. Then you got, is that a Friday game? There's a Friday game. The Dolphins and Jets play on a Friday. That's cool. I guess that's pretty dang cool. It's Friday Night Football, boys. Except it's actually kind of Friday evening football because it comes on a 3, but Friday evening football. Woohoo! Man, Ravens and Chargers. That can be a good one. That's Week 12 Sunday Night Football game. Seahawks and Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. That's finally a dang good game on Thursday Night Football this year. Holy heck. This is our week 13 now. Uh, 49ers and Eagles. That could be a good game, too. As long as Brock Purdy's hand is not getting dang torn to dang oblivion. Chiefs and Packers on Sunday Night Football. That first dang... Sunday Night Football. First one of December. That could be a good game. Honestly, Patriots and Steelers is the most Thursday Night Football game I've ever heard. Patriots and Steelers. That is the most Thursday Night Football game I've ever seen. Bills and Chiefs have a rematch. That one's going to be good. Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys. That one's dang sure going to be good. Week 15. I don't know why all these games are now to be determined. But Thursday Night Football that week is supposed to be the Chargers and Raiders. Why in the world are the Vikings, Bengals, Broncos, Lions, Steelers, Colts, Falcons, Panthers, Bears, and Browns games all to be determined? Is there a reason? Cowboys and Bills, that could be a good game. Wait, one of the Cowboys already up here? Never mind, another one. That was a different game. Never mind. Can't guarantee y'all. Yeah, this is our week 15, if you're wondering. I'm just going through all the games, see which one's good and could probably won't be good. Cowboys and Bills will probably be a good one. Ravens and Jaguars could be a good one. If you're wondering why I'm going over the Thursday night and Sunday night football games, is because I just don't care anymore. You have the Saints and Rams. That could be a good one too. There's also some games on Saturday because this week 16 is Christmas week because that's so cute. If you're wondering, the Saturday games the night before Christmas Eve, just if you're wondering, Christmas Eve. You have the Bengals and Steelers and the Bills and Chargers. Those could be good. Christmas Eve, it certainly looks like a schedule of games that could definitely happen. For some reason that week, Saturday, Sunday, is that Sunday? What? Sunday night football that week, when Santa Claus is delivering his presents to all the good boys. You're going to have the Patriots and Broncos on Sunday Night Football. And we all know Russell Wilson will not get a new bathroom from his good pal Santa. Because, he already has 13. Does he really need another one? If you're wondering why Russell Wilson has 13 bathrooms in his house, I can't answer. Week 17, Thursday Night Football is the Jets and Browns. This schedule's a mess. And the 30th, just in case you want to see more games on Saturdays, there's the Lions and Cowboys on Saturday Night Football. So, is it actually called Saturday Night Football? No, it's not. I just like calling it that. So deal with it. The Bengals and Chiefs, New Year's Eve. That could be a good one. In the final game of the new year, you have the Packers and Vikings, and you can't get any more dang better than that. And then of course that's pretty much it because week 18. All those are still to be determined. But if I'm being in charge of things here, I'm gonna go ahead and say that if any of these games deserve a spot on prime time in the final week, just go ahead and put the Chiefs and Chargers as the game to round out it's between either the Vikings-Lions game or the Chiefs and Chargers to be the game that is the final Sunday Night Football of the year. Wondering why all these games are on January the 7th is because, well, I don't know if you knew this, but Thursday Night Football ends the week before, and Monday Night Football. So, yeah, if you're wondering how all that works, you'll have to ask somebody else, because I don't. But it's going to be a great year of football. I'm just going to take a wild bet and say that it's definitely going to be a year of football. So... So what does that tweet have anything to do with? What does that have anything to do with anybody? Honestly, it could be dang hard for Aaron Rodgers to play. Honestly, how I don't know how exactly a guy that's dang near 40 could still play football after getting his dang uh I mean his dang I mean he dang tore his ACL. There is no way in heck. I mean I can see him still playing because I mean this is Aaron Rodgers. You can never dang know about him. I was hoping that it would only be a I was hoping that it would only be like a sprained ankle, like a really bad sprained ankle, just so he could probably get cleared for his game against the game against the Cowboys. But if this is how Aaron Rodgers' career ends, I can guarantee. I'm just going to say that he is by far one of the best QBs of all time. I don't know if it's over yet. I feel like they already know that the Jets I feel like they'll probably I don't know. I don't know anymore. Cause I was ready to see Aaron Rodgers play. I'm not really the biggest dang fan of Aaron Rodgers, but I can respect the guy because he's definitely put himself into one of the probably into the conversation one of the greatest being one of the greatest QBs of all time. So we'll just see what happens with Rodgers. But yeah, apparently he suffered a ruptured ACL, a ruptured Achilles in the game against the Bills. Why in the world did Elon get rid of the goddamn quotes? I want to see what people have to say about the dang Rodgers thing. So we'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers, but multiple people already speculating this guy could possibly retire. But I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty hard for him because right now he's 39, about to be 40. So the game against the Bills could be the last time we see Aaron Rodgers on a football field. Uh, and he's like the only dang childhood QB that we still have, which I'm only 13. But at this point, I've seen most of the dang career of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers at this point. They've been playing for like 20 years. Both of them have played for like 20 years at this point. They've been going for a while. I know Rodgers is not young guys, but that guy's 40. He's 40. I don't think at this point in his dang career he's gonna come back from an ACL. He's a dang old man at this point. So I don't know if he'll come back. So we'll see what happens with this Aaron Rodgers situation. Uh, but he'll be out for the rest of the year with this ACL injury. But it looks like Zach Wilson will be the starting quarterback for the rest of the season because for some reason they can't allow any other QB to start. I don't know why, but apparently for some reason they won't allow Chris Chevalier or whatever his name is to start because I guess he didn't make the roster. So Zach Wilson is the only QB that they have. So if he gets injured, they might as well just let anybody on the dang team throw because Zach Wilson is the only QB that they have left. And if he gets injured, they're dead. Apparently I don't know how true this was, but apparently the Jets won talks with Matt Ryan, so we'll see how that goes down. I don't know how true that is because it came from the NFL rumors account, which usually spreads some false crap. So we'll see how that plays out as well. And someone also put Tom Brady has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Good lord, I freaking love Tom Brady, but just please stay retired. I mean, you've already won 7 Super Bowls. You've beat every team in the league. Oh my God, what is that? That looks awful. They're making a sequel to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and that looks absolutely awful. And I guess Tigger's still alive even after being eaten. Oh, because cats have 9 lives, and a tiger is a cat. So yeah, he just kind of survived getting eaten. Never mind, he didn't get eaten. That was Eeyore. Never mind. That was Eeyore that got eaten. Never mind, eaten. Crap. If you're wondering, Josh Allen has had the most turnovers of any QB since 2018. The top 5, by the way, Josh Allen has 83, Jared Goff has 80, Derek Carr has 79, Matt Ryan has 79, and Baker Mayfield has 78. Yeah, it's certainly something. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be live again next week because I don't stream the games on here anymore. If you're wondering. Wait, what? What? I thought I was going oval, but I was supposed to go oval. Was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And this is an actual comment. I'm not lying when I say this. This is an actual comment that I have seen. So if you don't know who Tom Grossi is, he is a YouTuber that usually streams the NFL games. I'm just gonna assume you know who that is. And one of the comments on this video, and I mean this with all my heart, because this might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is Aaron Rodgers 9/11. Okay, he put that the day after 9/11. So should we allow it or not? I really don't know. Honestly, if Zach Wilson gets injured, which of course I'm not, of course I'm not wishing for him to, because of course I respect every football player. But if he gets injured, they don't have a quarterback. Because Chris Chevalier didn't make the roster for some reason, which is kind of weird. You would think that they would allow the QBs, but Chris Chevalier is not allowed. They traded Mike White to the Dolphins. He went to the Dolphins, right? I think that's correct. So right now, someone just put Aaron Rodgers didn't want to play for the Jets. He just wanted free Taylor Swift tickets. If that's the case, I feel bad for him because if you want free Taylor Swift tickets, there's something wrong with you in your dang head. Some reason, someone though, what I was gonna say, Rodgers is gonna be great on the Vikings next season. Okay, it's great. This is an actual comment that someone made. And I mean this. Someone put rigged for 9/11. Someone thinks that they rigged the game for the New York Jets because it was September 11th. I've heard some dumb reasons why people think the NFL is rigged. It being for 9/11 might be one of them. That is just stupid. But I'm gonna get out of here also. So I love y'all. And I'm gonna get out of here because I don't know, I'm just reading stupid crap here. I'm losing brain cells. So of course I'm gonna make sure to see what's been going on with this Aaron Rodgers situation. Right now it looks like he could have possibly played his last game. Because I mean, suffering an ACL at the age of dang near 40 is something that is gonna be hard to come back from. Of course. But we'll see what happens. I don't know how true this is because usually NFL rumors put some stupid crap. Usually most of the stuff that also apparently, I don't know how true this is. Because again, this is from NFL rumors. I don't trust I usually don't know how much to trust the NFL rumors page, but apparently, the New York Jets apparently tried to acquire Matthew Stafford before they got Aaron Rodgers. So we'll see what happens there. Do the Rams even have a backup? I mean, I mean, yeah. I know that they have Stetson Bennett, but honestly, if you have won a Super Bowl at some point, I don't know. I can't say that you suck. Honestly, I know what will make the Jets season better if they sign Trace freaking McSorley. If once you sign Trace McSorley, you're immediately the best team in the league. I also don't know how true this is because again, this comes from NFL rumors. But apparently, Matt Ryan may or may not have may or may not go to the Jets because I think he goes do not dang think that the dang do not say that dang Zach Wilson is a good QB. Do not even think. Honestly, I don't know how much to trust this because he kind of posted this like 2 seconds after. Hopefully, they don't go up 28-3. Good God. Then again, after dang Matt Ryan dang lost 30, just blew a 33-0 lead. I think it's pretty dang reasonable that these dang 28-3 jokes need to be replaced at some point by 33-0. Am I saying that dang 28-3 is bad? Well, no, because it's dang ridiculous how he blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. But something even more ridiculous is blowing a 33-0 lead in the span of about 15 minutes. That is just ridiculous. So, I'm gonna get out of here. And oh boy, I dread having to watch the Jets and Cowboys game now because Aaron Rodgers has an ACL injury, and now I'm just gonna watch a bunch of goobers just dang shredded they feel what they're doing against the Dallas Cowboys. Because now I'm gonna be forced to watch Zach Wilson. Yay! That's fun. Because I definitely want to watch Zach Wilson on my Sundays. I'm being sarcastic, obviously, because I do not want to watch Zach Wilson on my Sundays. Alright, why didn't Damar Hamlin play tonight? Is there a reason? I really don't even know what would. Why are people hating on Damar Hamlin all of a sudden? Why? Of course he doesn't want to dang play. He dang near died. If I dang near died, I probably wouldn't want to go dang play either. And actually, he did die for 9 minutes, so that would give me another reason why he probably did not want to play. Because it's kind of goddamn hard to dang want to play when you die for 9 minutes. And once you die for 9 minutes, it's kind of hard to come back. I don't know. I mean, I know Damar Hamlin made the roster, but good lord. Some of these people think stupid. But this time I'm actually gonna get out of here because I said I'm gonna get out of here like 5 times, and then I had to go over this whole Aaron Rodgers situation, then I had to go over that stupid comment, and then I had to go over this crap with goddamn Damar Hamlin, and now it's all over the goddamn place. So of course I'm gonna get out of here. Of course, prayers to Aaron Rodgers. I hope that he's able to play again. It looks pretty unlikely, but of course, I hope that he's able to play again at some point. Of course it looks unlikely because I mean coming back from an ACL injury at the age of dang near 40, it's gonna be hard to come back from that. But we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna get out of here. So I love y'all. And I'll see y'all next week because I will be live on my other channel. But if you want to look it up, it has the same name as this one. So I'm gonna get out of here. If you're wondering what the profile is, by the way, just in case, it has a race core in the profile, just like this one. So it probably won't be that hard to find. So I love y'all, and I'll see everyone later.